recall that about 2 weeks ago, the Justice Center for Constitutional Freedoms, that's a public interest law firm, we've interviewed their president, John Carpay, quite a bit. They had their annual fundraiser and Freedom Gala, and Tamara Lich, their client, was the award winner, and I think that was a great choice. She and the truckers did more for freedom than any political actor in the country. So she was out there in Toronto. I had the pleasure of attending. I saw her and said a quick hello. She was very much in demand. I want to let you know there was a constant stream of people waiting for selfies with her because she's sort of a celebrity. And remember, that night was about her. So really, every single person, and there were hundreds of people there, wanted a quick photo with her as a memento, as a souvenir. So here's one such photo, completely normal. No one's even talking. They're just posing and saying, geez. That photo was published to social media. Now that happened, I don't know, a week or two ago. I'd have to dig up the date of it, but it happened quite a few days ago. But suddenly last night, Tamara Lich was arrested for that photograph, and the cause was that one of the people in that selfie that was standing too many inches near her, I guess, was another trucker organizer named Tom Marazzo. And because they're not allowed to scheme or collude, the fact that we're standing in a photo together for the 10 or 15 seconds it takes to take a selfie, she was arrested. And here you can see the Ottawa Police bragging about that. The Ottawa Police saying they sent out a nationwide warrant for her arrest. And here's the Medicine Hat Police bragging, boasting that they will do whatever Ottawa Police say. They will arrest whoever Ottawa Police tell them to. And remember, Ottawa's police force, notoriously corrupt, just absolutely abusive. They had a police chief who wouldn't go along with Trudeau's antics, so they sacked him and put in an interim police chief who literally did anything. You might recall that anything included shooting our dear reporter Alexa in the leg. So this is really the most partisan, most corrupt police force in the country, even more so than the RCMP. They saw this picture online, but of course it was posted online more than a week ago. Why did they wait until last night to arrest her? And what are they talking about waiting 6 days before they get her in front of a judge? Why now? Why 6 days? Well, the answer is because there's sort of a echo trucker protest scheduled for Ottawa, the nation's capital, on Canada Day. So they deliberately waited for any fig leaf of an excuse to arrest her, and surprise, their process takes 6 days. Apparently they have to wait for the next stagecoach to take her to Ottawa, where some Trudeau judge will hear the matter. There is nothing about this that doesn't meet the definition of a political prisoner. It's an absolute disgrace. Now, we know that the Ottawa Police are disgraced, but now the Medicine Hat Police are doing their bidding. The photo I have in my notes here was taken on June 16th, and yet they waited till last night to move on it, clearly to take her out of action for that peaceful protest. Now, I should tell you that, as I mentioned, the JCCF, which hosted this gala, that's a bunch of lawyers. So obviously they were right there. There were lawyers sitting right at her table. Nothing illegal or untoward happened, but the thugs at the Ottawa Police arrested her anyways. I'm sorry, that's the kind of thing that happens in Cuba or North Korea. No, it's the kind of thing that happens in Canada. But it wasn't just the Ottawa Police. It was the Medicine Hat Police that jumped to attention and said, "Sir, yes, sir. Jump. How high, sir?" What's going on there? How about Jason Kenney? Well, we know he's fine with all these lockdowns and prosecutions. But how about the UCP, the United Conservative Party leadership candidates who are running to succeed Jason Kenney? Where are they on this? And where are the Canadian Conservative Party of Canada national candidates for leadership on this? And the reason I ask is that in recent weeks and months, both the provincial UCP in Alberta and the federal Conservatives have said, oh, we're with the truckers, we're against mandates, we're for peaceful democratic protests. They were a little bit late to the party, but still they came. Okay, well now it's a tough moment again. Who will stand with Tamara Lich? They were all happy to bask with the truckers. They met with trucker organizers a few days ago. Who will stand with Tamara Lich in this obviously unconstitutional arrest? What you just saw was an excerpt from my nightly show, the Ezra Levant Show. Every weekday, I do a monologue. Usually it's about half an hour. Then I interview an interesting guest, and then we read my hate mail or my fan mail, whichever is more fun. It's only available behind a paywall, though. That's how we pay our bills here at Rebel News. We don't take a dime from Justin Trudeau. But the good news is it's only $8 a month, about half the price of Netflix. And in addition to my nightly show, you also get weekly shows from 4 other friends here at Rebel News. So you're getting 36 shows a month just for $8. I think it's worth it. And even if you're not quite sure, do it anyways, because we rely on viewers like you to keep us free and independent. I promise you I'll never take a dime from Trudeau. Just go to rebelnewsplus.com and click subscribe. Thanks.